Week 1 of the NFL season is here, and the San Francisco 49ers are headed to Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks in what should be a huge rivalry game. Now, the Seahawks came up just short of making the playoffs in 2024. The 49ers are looking to rebound from a 6-11 season. This is going to be a great battle brought to you by FanDuel. 49ers favored to win this game by 2.5 points. You can bet on it with FanDuel. The Seattle Seahawks stop the return at the 25-yard line, and that's where Brock Purdy and the 49ers offense is going to take over. 1st and 10. San Francisco looking to make some plays on offense. Brock Purdy looks. He fires down, and the catch is made by Ricky Pearsall. That's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for Purdy and the 49ers offense. Christian McCaffrey motions out. Lines up out wide. Purdy got a clean pocket. Steps in the pocket. Throws. And it's caught. Ricky Pearsall with his 2nd catch. Now 2 catches for 18 yards. For Pearsall, he comes on the scene huge. And the 49ers come out in 12 personnel. 2 tight ends, 1 running back. McCaffrey gets the ball up the middle. Can't find a lot of space, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 2. For the Seahawks, slowing the 49ers run game after the first carry. That brings up 2nd and 8. Farrell goes in motion. Play action fake. Purdy climbs the pocket. Now he's going to take off. He's being spied, and he is brought down. Reek Woolen was right there to stop Brock Purdy from getting away. Gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Purdy in the shotgun. He looks down the field. He fires. He's got the slant, and he's got a first down. Complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and the former Seahawk gets the 49ers a big 3rd down catch there on the slant. And you can see it, just he's covered pretty well. Good placement by Brock Purdy, maybe a little bit behind, but that's going to be a first down. And the 49ers continue this opening drive now across midfield. 49ers in I formation. McCaffrey tries to burst outside, but he cannot. Ernest Jones makes the tackle after a gain of 1. So far, the Seahawks defense has been able to slow down the 49ers running game. Christian McCaffrey, 2 carries for 3 yards. Right now, Brock Purdy's been doing it through the air. McCaffrey motions out to empty the backfield. Purdy in the shotgun. Bringing the blitz. The blitz gets home, and Purdy is down, sacked. And it's Witherspoon who comes home. And Devin Witherspoon gets a big sack. What a call by Mike McDonald. And now the 49ers are going to face a 3rd and 15. And McDonald, once again, proves to be very difficult for Kyle Shanahan and this offense. Now the 49ers got a 3rd and 15, and the Seahawks can play the sticks. Purdy in the shotgun. He's got a lot of time in the pocket. He climbs the pocket. He's got way too much time in the pocket. Boye Mafe started to get away. Purdy throws, and it's caught by Pearsall down the field, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Ricky Pearsall on the opening drive, 3 catches for 45 yards. And really, you have to give all the credit to the 49ers offensive line and the protection that they were able to provide Brock Purdy. He sat in the pocket, he climbed the pocket. Now the 49ers come out in a 13 personnel grouping. And once again, McCaffrey goes absolutely nowhere. Stuffed right there. Great play at the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2. 49ers come out in a bunch set, 11 personnel, 3 receivers on the field. Purdy looks, he climbs, he fires over the middle of the field, and it's caught. George Kittle has got the first down. 49ers 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. This is the effect of George Kittle. So run game right now ineffective. Seattle doing a great job, but right now Brock Purdy having some success in the air. McCaffrey up the middle and nothing doing. Once again, the Seattle Seahawks defense just all over. Ernest Jones stopping McCaffrey for no gain. So 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line, empty backfield. Here comes the blitz. Purdy gets rid of it quickly. Just a gain of 3 on the slant. But McDonald forces Brock Purdy to get the ball out of his hands quickly. So far, that's been a recipe for success. Can they get off the field? 49ers not great in the red zone in 2024. Purdy climbs the pocket, throws the end zone, and it's George Kittle touchdown. 49ers All-Pro George Kittle is right there to catch the ball over the middle. And Kittle over the middle is going to be a recipe for success. And you just see, he just finds too much space. And the ball's not greatly thrown by Brock Purdy, but Kobe Bryant cannot stick with George Kittle, and that's going to be, the first score of the season for the San Francisco 49ers as Jake Moody comes on to kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good, and the San Francisco 49ers take a 7-0 lead on a 13-play, 74-yard drive that nearly took up the entire first quarter. Impressive drive for the 49ers. And now, can Seattle Seahawks match that? It's going to be Clint Kubiak's offense, their first opportunity to really go show what they could do in the running game. They got a good return. Ball nearly out to the 30-yard line, and that is where Sam Darnold will take over. First regular season snaps as the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. Reunited with Clint Kubiak. They spent time together in San Francisco in 2023. And he comes in to lead the charge on an offense that is looking to run the football and establish a attitude of ground and pound. And they throw on the first play. Darnold finds his receiver along the sidelines, but it's ruled incomplete, unable to get his feet in. The 2nd and 10 for Seattle. And Sam Darnold is in the shotgun. It's this 49ers defense that has some questions. Some young rookies getting some playing time. Kenneth Walker goes to run, and he goes nowhere. One of those young rookies steps up and hits him behind the line of scrimmage. Upton Stout, the nickel corner, for a loss of 3. Not exactly the start that Seattle was looking for. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for Darnold and the Seahawks. Darnold looks in the pocket, getting pressure, throws. It's caught by Jackson Smith-Njigba, but he's going to get tackled short of the first down marker. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. So great route by Jackson Smith-Njigba. He gets open, but unable to get the first down. And that's the end of the first quarter with the San Francisco 49ers leading the Seattle Seahawks 7-0. And Seattle's going to start the second quarter with a punt. Ball's got a lot of hang time. Really good punt. And it's going to go into the end zone. So a little bit too much distance there. And Brock Purdy, who started this game 7 of 7 for 78 yards and a touchdown, takes over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Up the middle to McCaffrey. This time he finds space, and he breaks out. And he's all the way out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 15 yards. Really the first time the 49ers run game has been successful. And the Seattle Seahawks had bottled up McCaffrey until that run there. So 49ers spread him out, run up the middle. Let's see how they adjust. McCaffrey again. This time he's going to follow his blockers, gets in behind George Kittle for a gain of 4. So the 49ers turn to the running game with McCaffrey. Ineffective in the first drive, but here in the second drive so far, 2 carries for 19 yards for Christian McCaffrey. Purdy in the shotgun. Got a lot of time. Now he's getting pressure. He gets hit, and he throws the ball away over the head of Jawan Jennings. So just not enough time to be able to find a receiver. Good coverage by Seattle. That brings up 3rd and 6. McCaffrey motions out. Now he comes back across the formation. The throw goes to Scantling, and Scantling's got a lot of space, and he's inside the 40-yard line down to the 38. So Valdez Scantling making an impact in his first game in San Francisco against his old team. Spent all of the offseason, all of training camp, and you see how dangerous that pass was. And Scantling's able to use that speed, and he just was able to get separation from Tariq Woolen. Now the 49ers are in Seattle territory, threatening to score again. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. McCaffrey up the middle, finds some space. Buchanan jiving, and he's going to drag Tariq Woolen for a gain of 9. So the 49ers run game getting going here. in drive number 2. McCaffrey making his presence felt. There's a throw. Ricky Pearsall makes the catch. His 4th catch of the day. 1st and 10, 49ers from the 17. This offense is really humming, especially on this drive where they're finding balance between the run and the pass. Run up the middle. Brian Robinson, he's got space, and he's all the way down to the 1-yard line. San Francisco 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. So McCaffrey comes out. The run game continues with Brian Robinson getting a big carry. Ricky Pearsall tries to get it along the outside, and he's going to be hemmed up right there. Ernest Jones comes across and hits him for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. 49ers tried the jet sweep, ineffective. Purdy looks to throw. He throws, and he's got it. Jawan Jennings, touchdown, 49ers. Jawan Jennings' first catch of the 2025 NFL season goes for a touchdown. It's only fitting because Jawan Jennings, all he does is get first downs and touchdowns. And, hey, there's some incentives for you. Jawan Jennings gets in the end zone, and the San Francisco 49ers had a absolutely dominant drive capped off by the 3-yard pass to Jawan Jennings for a touchdown. If you drew it up, that's exactly how they won. High snap, but he's able to get it down, and Jake Moody stays perfect on extra points, 2 of 2. So 9 plays, 80 yards in just 3 minutes and 46 seconds for the 49ers. A mix of run and pass. McCaffrey really got it going on the ground, and it just expanded into the passing game. 49ers special team shows up. Tatum Bethune is able to clean up the tackle, and Seattle will start up 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 3 minutes and 4 seconds for Sam Darnold and the Seahawks offense to work. They had a nice throw to Jackson Smith-Njigba on their last drive. Darnold gives it to Kenneth Walker. Walker around the outside. He's going to be tackled after a 1-yard gain by Jair Brown. So Brown has tackling issues, but not on that play. Steps up and is able to get Kenneth Walker to the ground, which is no easy feat. Walker again up the middle, but nowhere to go. Stout, Warner, both of them there. What a great play by the 49ers. And Seattle facing another 3rd and long on their 2nd consecutive drive. So the run game having some problems right now for Seattle early in this football game. Darnold in the shotgun, getting a blitz. It gets picked up. Now he's going to try to go away, and he can't. Mikael Williams, his first sack of the season. The 49ers' first-round pick, number 11 overall, gets away and gets to Sam Darnold. And this is one of those things. This is why you drafted him. Him rushing from the inside could be a problem. Mikael Williams making an impact on 3rd down. That's why the 49ers put the emphasis in the offseason on stopping the run so they can rush the passer on 3rd, and it works out. 2 3rd down stops in 2 consecutive drives for the 49ers. Here's the punt. Sky Moore gets it. He's looking for space, but nowhere to go. Great coverage by the Seattle Seahawks. So Jennings has 2 catches, 6 yards, and a touchdown. And the 49ers are looking to capitalize. They have 2 minutes left. They have all 3 timeouts. McCaffrey goes in motion. Purdy climbs the pocket. Over the middle of the field is Luke Farrell. Farrell, a gain of 8. Clock keeps rolling here for the 49ers. So a bunch set. Kittle to the inside. McCaffrey motions out to empty out the backfield. Brock Purdy taking a little bit of time here, not rushing. Now he climbs the pocket. He's looking to run. Now he throws, and he's got a receiver down the field, but the ball is knocked away. They tried to get the ball to Pearsall. Great coverage on the play. Ball gets knocked away, and now the 49ers face 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. Seattle, an opportunity to get off the field and have a chance to score. Purdy climbs the pocket, throws, and it's caught along the sidelines. Jawan Jennings beats Tariq Woolen for a 1st down and is able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:11. McCaffrey up the middle. Leonard Williams stuffs him right there. Gain of 4. Interesting play call. Kyle Shanahan electing to run the ball and let the clock run a little bit, not wanting to give Seattle any time. Inside throw. He's got Scantling again. So Marquez Valdez-Scantling has made an impact in this game. 3 catches already, and he's helped get the 49ers down in scoring position as we hit the 2-minute warning with the 49ers leading this game 14-0 with an opportunity for more before halftime. 41 seconds left is a lot. McCaffrey bounces outside. Can he get to the sideline? He's going to be tackled at the 3-yard line. 49ers call their first timeout, or second timeout of the half. 31 seconds left, 2nd and inches from the 3. Luke Farrell sets up. He goes to block. McCaffrey off the left side. Touchdown. 49ers. Christian McCaffrey makes the play. And the San Francisco 49ers really just impressive on offense so far against the Seattle Seahawks defense. Mix of run and pass and capitalizing off every opportunity so far. And McCaffrey gets into the end zone. Question marks about the calf during the week. Calf looks pretty good right now. And Jake Moody comes on to tack on the extra point. Never a foregone conclusion with Moody, but this one is up and good. And the 49ers, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. This one 7 plays and 74 yards in just a minute 24. Really dominant offense so far. So let's see if Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks offense can do anything, maybe get in field goal range. They do have 3 timeouts, so they're going to get a great return. Ball all the way out to the 37-yard line. So they have 3 timeouts. Sam Darnold might be able to get this ball into field goal range. 49ers are playing off coverage. They're playing a prevent defense. Let's see what the Seahawks can do. Darnold gets rid of the ball. He's got it for a first down. Cooper Kupp down to the 50-yard line. Seattle uses their first timeout. Darnold is going to go in the shotgun. Ball at the 50. They are nearing field goal range. He throws underneath, and the ball is knocked away. They had 2 receivers in the same area. They contested it, so 17 seconds left. Still plenty of time. You have the timeouts. You can work the middle of the field. Kenneth Walker goes in motion. Darnold throws, and he's got it. And it's inside the 15-yard line. First down, 2nd timeout used. So they've effectively gotten into field goal range. And now they're looking to see if they can get any more, get it a little bit closer, so that way they can make the field goal. Great job. Darnold looks, fires. It's caught. Jackson Smith-Njigba all the way down to the 6-yard line. 7 seconds left. They're at the 6-yard line. They have an opportunity to score a touchdown here. So you just can't get tackled in bounds. You got to make sure this ball goes to the end zone or you throw it away. And Seattle Seahawks, an impressive drive, moving the ball very quickly. Darnold looking, and he's going to get sacked. Jason Pinnock comes right up the middle and hits him for a sack. And the one thing you couldn't have happen just happened. Sam Darnold took a sack, and now they're not going to get any points at the end of the drive. A wasted second quarter drive, even though it looked really good. They come away with no points, and that is very significant as we hit halftime. And here the Seahawks are going to start with the ball in the second half, but 21-0 49ers. Seahawks really missed on a great opportunity at the end of the second quarter. Return out to the 30-yard line. That's where Darnold and the offense will take over. Last drive, they really got their mojo going. Can they keep it up? Darnold in the shotgun. Going to give the ball to Walker. Walker finds some space. Carries Nick Bosa for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. So Seahawks getting the run game going here. Now they empty out the backfield. Darnold in the shotgun. 4-man pressure. Gets rid of the ball quickly. Fred Warner right there. No yards after catch. No gain on the play. All-pro Fred makes it happen. 49ers showing a little bit of man coverage across the board. Darnold steps up, now throws. He's got Njigba. And Jackson Smith-Njigba beats Upton Stout for a first down. Njigba, one of the better route runners in the league, and Darnold finds him. All he needed was a little bit of space, and he got it. So big third down conversion for Seattle. 1st and 10 for Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. Walker motions around in the orbit, getting some pressure. He throws it out, and Fred Warner's right there on Kenneth Walker, and he gets him for a 3-yard loss. Fred Warner in all situations is like challenge accepted, and he makes a great play. Kenneth Walker's not somebody easy to tackle in space. But Fred Warner makes a great individual play. 2nd and 13. Play action fake. Gets rid of the ball quickly to the sideline. It's going to be caught by Smith and Jigba. He's knocked out of bounds after a gain of 6. So they get that yardage back. Now they're going to face a 3rd and 7. 49ers bringing in their pass rush unit. Kenneth Walker motions out. It opens the middle of the field. Darnold climbs the pocket. Now he's going to throw it deep. Fred Warner one-on-one, and Warner makes the play. Kenneth Walker one-on-one with Fred Warner out of the backfield, and Warner sticks with him. That's going to force a punt. They got a matchup they liked. It just didn't work out. Fred Warner, one of the best coverage linebackers in the league, if not the best, makes the play. Sky Moore back. This ball's going to go into the end zone again. And the 49ers look to capitalize on what they did the last 2 drives where they got Christian McCaffrey running the ball effectively. Can they shorten this game by continuing to have McCaffrey be effective? 49ers start in the shotgun. Give the ball to McCaffrey. He's looking for space. He finds it, and he's going to accelerate, and he's down the field. He's down the sideline. He's going to be brought down at the 37-yard line, but Christian McCaffrey just absolutely navigated himself through the offensive line. Julian Love makes the tackle, but not before McCaffrey gets a huge gain on the play, and he has flipped the field position in one run. 49ers run game, a little bit of a problem right now. Purdy back to throw. He throws to the sideline. It's caught. Valdez-Scantling makes another play. I don't think anyone expected him to make the plays that he's made in this game, but the 49ers are inside the red zone down to the 15. Purdy pump fakes. Now throws over the middle of the field. It's caught. And he's pushing his way all the way down to the 1-yard line. Jawan Jennings runs the in cut, makes the catch, and he's down to the 1. Just would not be denied. 49ers knocking on the door of another end zone trip. I formation. Purdy drops back to pass, throws it to McCaffrey in space. He's one-on-one, and he's going to be brought down. Great individual effort by Nwosu. That's a big, outside linebacker running with McCaffrey. He did a great job. 2nd and goal from the 3 after the 2-yard loss. Purdy in the shotgun. Kittle's going to go in motion across the formation. Here comes McCaffrey. He's going to run into his own guy, but he's going to get free and into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Concerns about the calf, concern no more. It almost looked like the play was going to be bottled up as Colt McKivitz ran into him, but McCaffrey able to get away from it and into the end zone. And the San Francisco 49ers, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns, really just exploding on offense. Jake Moody has the opportunity to get this one up and through, and the 49ers lead the Seattle Seahawks 28-0. 5 plays, 80 yards, including a huge explosive run by Christian McCaffrey that really got this drive going. The 49ers have found the way to run the ball after the first drive, where the Seahawks really bottled up McCaffrey. 49ers special team shows up. Luke Gifford makes the tackle at the 22-yard line. Sam Darnold in the Seahawks offense is just looking to get something going. Looking to move the ball, get some points on this drive. Try to get some momentum in a positive direction. Empty backfield. Darnold, there's a blitz coming. It's picked up. He goes over the middle of the field and it's caught. Kenneth Walker, tackled by Fred Warner, but all the way down to the 45-yard line. Big gain on the play. Exactly what the Seahawks needed. Play action fake. Quick throw. He's got it. Cooper Kupp, gain of 8. So now the Seattle Seahawks offense getting in some rhythm. Sam Darnold starting to look comfortable. Finding the guys over the middle of the field. Play action fake. He rolls to the left. Now he climbs the pocket. Getting chased. He's going to have enough for the first down. He's across the 39-yard line where he dives safely. So Sam Darnold pulling the strings here. Seattle's offense starting to click. Walker to the outside. He's got space. He follows Oots, and he's down to the 26-yard line where Jason Pinnock makes the tackle. But you could see this is the offense that Kubiak and McDonald thought they were going to have the whole game. It's just showing up now. Walker bounces outside. He makes a couple moves. He's going to eventually be brought down by Deamara Lenore after a gain of 3. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. But the Seattle Seahawks got to feel a lot better about this offense after they have moved the ball the way they have in this drive. So let's see if they can capitalize on it against the 49ers, if they can make a fourth quarter push. But it's been all 49ers on offense in this football game. Seattle with a big mistake at the end of the first half that really kept the momentum in the 49ers' favor. Second and 7 from the 23. Darnold looking, got a clean pocket. Lots of time, throws, and he's got a completion. Jackson Smith-Njigba beats Upton Stout into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's just a matter of time. This guy makes plays all over the field, and he does it now. You want to know why they were able to trade DK Metcalf and let Tyler Lockett go? It's because of Jackson Smith-Njigba, and he beats the young rookie, Upton Stout. Stout's had a good game, but Jackson Smith-Njigba gets into the end zone, and expect that connection all season. Darnold to Njigba to be one of the mainstays of this offense. 6 plays, 79 yards in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Impressive drive for the Seahawks. So the 49ers get the ball back, up 28-7. Ball gets returned out to the 28-yard line by Isaac Garendo. But Brock Purdy's having himself a game. 15 of 17, very efficient, 210 yards and 2 touchdowns. And really the story has been Christian McCaffrey over the last few drives, with this run game really getting going. So 6:50, they want to eat some clock. They run a play-action fake, and Purdy is going deep with a deep shot, and it is nearly intercepted. So they try to stretch the field vertically with Scantling and take a shot, knowing Seattle would think they're going to try to run the clock out. The ball luckily falls incomplete. Dangerous throw by Purdy. Almost got Seattle back in the game. Purdy throws, and he's got Jawan Jennings along the middle of the field. He goes out of bounds after a gain of 7. 49ers down to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 3, big play for Seattle. If they can get the ball back, they have a chance to put some pressure on the 49ers. McCaffrey goes in motion. Purdy looks, and he goes over the middle of the field to George Kittle. 49ers play a 2-man game with McCaffrey and Kittle. A nice rub route creates space for George Kittle, and you can see it. It created the space with the coverage, and he's able to get the first down. The 49ers move the sticks, and they're near midfield. I formation. McCaffrey on the pitch and looking for space and nowhere to go. Bryant steps up. Boye Mafe right there. Seattle Seahawks converge, and it's a loss of 3 for McCaffrey on the toss play. 2nd and 13. Purdy in the shotgun. He looks. He fires. It's got the completion. Farrell makes the catch. It's going to be 3rd and 6. They get 7 yards on the completion to the backup tight end, Luke Farrell. Now the 49ers have a 3rd and manageable at 3rd and 6. Purdy getting some pressure up the middle. He rolls to the left. He's trying to escape, but he's going to be brought down. Boye Mafe all over him. Not a sack. He was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but Mafe makes a play, and he's going to force a 4th down. Looks like this is going to be the first punt for the San Francisco 49ers. Thomas Morstead comes in to punt the football. Here is the punt. Pretty good. Can he keep it out of the end zone? He kicks it out of bounds. Goes out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So Seattle got a ways to go. 4 minutes left. And they build on what they did on their last drive. Empty backfield. Sam Darnold's going to look to spin the ball. Getting a little bit of pressure up the middle. He starts to roll. Now Bosa's going to get to him and bring him down. Nick Bosa, a 7-yard loss on a sack of Sam Darnold. And the Seahawks are going to be facing a 2nd and 17. Nick Bosa really just played it outside, and Sam Darnold kind of rolled into him after the pressure up the middle by Sam Okuwanu. There's the throw, and Upton Stout right there. The Stouts had a couple of plays by Jackson Smith-Njigba where he couldn't make it, but he made the play there. 3rd and 17 for the Seahawks offense. Great play by the young rookie. Darnold pump fakes. Looks, he's going deep down the field, and then he goes up, and the ball falls incomplete. So Stout right there in coverage forced this to be a really big-time play, unable to make the catch. That's going to bring up 4th and 17, and they're going to have to punt. So the 49ers defense shows up. Sky Moore's going to have a little bit of space here. Gets a good return, and he's going to be out to the 47-yard line near midfield. McCaffrey nearing 100 yards, needs 13 yards to get to that 100-yard mark. 2 touchdowns on the day. 3:21. The 49ers are definitely looking to end this game. And they get the run game going. Seattle showed up last drive to stop it. I formation. McCaffrey off to the right side, follows Juice. And Tariq Woolen comes up and makes the tackle at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. When will Seattle elect to use their timeouts? Not right now. Purdy in the shotgun. So 49ers, are they going to throw it? No, they give it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey tries to make a move, and he runs right into the brick wall. That is Leonard Williams for no gain. So 3rd and 10. 49ers empty it out. We near the 2-minute warning. They don't have to snap it. They can let this run down to the 2-minute warning, and that's what they elect to do. So 2 minutes left in Seattle. The San Francisco 49ers lead the Seattle Seahawks 28-7. 49ers looking to finish this game off. They need a first down. Purdy's going to throw, and he's got the completion down to Kittle, and Kittle stays in bounds, and that's going to pretty much do it. Seattle not willing to use their timeouts. 49ers are going to be able to run out this clock and win the opening day game in Seattle. What a big win. Leonard Williams is going to stop McCaffrey for no gain. But Seattle, Mike McDonald just electing with the 3 touchdown difference to let this clock go. The 49ers have to run one more play, and they will have secured their first divisional win of the season and start the season 1-0. McCaffrey gets to the outside. He's got a first down. Don't go out of bounds, Christian. And he stays in, and on that carry goes over 100 yards on the day, 105 yards for Christian McCaffrey. 49ers do not have to snap it again, and the clock is just going to run out in this football game. How about that? The San Francisco 49ers get the big win in Seattle and improve to 1-0. The Seattle Seahawks fall to 0-1 and 0-1 in the division. A divisional matchup in week 1, always big time. Brock Purdy had a great game. Christian McCaffrey took over on the ground, and really the 49ers weapons, the array of weapons between Kittle, Jennings, Scantling, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Ricky Pearsall really got things going. And then the defense just made plays when they needed to. Jason Pinnock with a huge sack on the blitz at the end of the half. Upton Stout made some great plays. We've seen some growing pains from him, but it was a phenomenal game. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week for another Madden Sim.